Okay, how mad was that episode of Traitors, by the way? Like, here's everything. Spoilers. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so Nico was eliminated. I was wrong on that prediction. Wow. And yeah, it's unfortunate that Nico was eliminated. Yet again, it did feel like they didn't really give him a chance, but it's, the game's the game, and they've got it wrong. So then we have a murder in which I can't really predict because, people are going to think I'm lying, but I did say Tom Daly. I will admit that was my prediction. I predicted Tom Daly was going to go. And my main reasoning was that they didn't say it. They were saying that Claire could be good to kill because Tom said her. Tom also said Kate. So, kept bringing up Kate's name, and Alan knows that. So I was like, well, Tom's also good because that could lead to Kate. It didn't lead to Kate so far, but I did predict that one right. So I'm predicting 2-1. That's 2-1 to me. Then the next elimination at the banishment table. I did not think Tamika was going to get eliminated. I just don't understand how. I just don't think there was much evidence against her. I was genuinely thinking, Kate, and I know just because the main two people up for elimination doesn't mean that person's going to be eliminated next episode, but also I don't think they defend themselves. I don't think they did anything to kind of make sense that they might survive. So I said Kate, I'll put my hands up for that one. I got that one wrong. 2-2. So elimination tonight. We have either Ruth, Charlotte, or David. Charlotte is a no. Charlotte is so confident that she's right when she's made 2 wrong errors now that it's a matter of seconds before she is eliminated. Ruth is a risk, but I think she will be the next to go. And I'm going to say David first. Let's talk about David. David, I guess, makes sense. You can't really tie it back to him and all that. And, he probably is going to be a threat later on. But not now. Deal with him later on. No one's actually listened to him, and he hasn't really had a place at the round table. So, to me, personally, he's not a threat. Ruth is a threat. And I know what you're saying. But, Aiden, if Ruth gets eliminated, everyone's going to think it's Jonathan. No, exactly. And I'll tell you why, my friend. I'll tell you why. Jonathan is most likely the next eliminator at the round table. Ruth is going hard at him, and he is just for some reason lying his head off about that alliance thing, which... Why? He could have easily just said, yeah, that was in the car. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's so dumb why he's lying about this, unless he forgot about it. If he forgot about it, then fine, yeah, but just say he forgot about it. Don't utterly lie. Jonathan's next to the round table. If they don't get rid of Ruth tonight, I say tonight, about a month ago when they filmed, Ruth is just gonna go at him again. And I think people will just go, yep, eliminate Jonathan. But you get rid of Ruth, people start thinking, because let's be honest, everyone's going to go, Jonathan, it's Jonathan. But then Jonathan can go, well, no. Look, no, Jonathan will go, no, why would I do that? And then people would second guess. They'll go, oh God, he might be triple bluffing. But Nico did that. Everyone thought Nico was triple bluffing. And they were like, let's get rid of him. What happened? He was unfaithful. They will second guess themselves. They don't know who's right, who's wrong, what's up and what's down. They will second guess themselves till the farmer comes home. You know what I mean? And yeah, I genuinely think this is a good call. Yes, people are going to talk about Jonathan, but he's also mentioned earlier on in the episode he was talking to Joe, the rugby player. Joe Meyer, is it? I'm sorry if I've said his last name wrong, but. He was saying, I don't think it's Charlotte or Kate because of the fact that why would they kill Tom? So now Joey's going to be thinking in his head, well, why would Jonathan do that? Because he's already literally brought the idea that no one would do that. So I think he'll go, oh, no. And then, of course, they'll be going, oh, is he double bluffing? Is he trying to triple, quadruple, quintillion, sextillion? It's not 7, I think that is. Septillion, I think that's 9. I can't remember anymore. They'll just completely second guess themselves, and they'll go, well, we did the same with Nico. He was a faithful. Is this the same with Jonathan? Are we just going to get rid of another faithful? It's risky. But also, in my opinion, it's a matter of either Jonathan gets eliminated, or Jonathan has a slight chance of survival. And I think killing Ruth, sorry, not Rod. Isn't it Ruth Cod? So I just said Rod. Sorry. Killing Ruth, in my opinion, means that he has at least a 1% chance of survival, because people will start second guessing themselves. And even if he stays in for 1 or 2 episodes, there's more faithfuls that get killed. You know what I mean? So at least that gives it a nice hand to Kat. Also, Kat might have just screwed herself, because, like, why on earth did she vote for Stephen? I don't... Because for me, that makes no sense, because of the fact that, like, you went with a theory, but then you went with the wrong person. That's going to make you look suspicious. I don't know. Alan's a wreck. The fact that he is, like, he's just so... Did you see Alan laughing? When he walked in to the breakfast, he was laughing. He literally stood there like a rabbit going... He was laughing! And no one called him out on it! Anyway, yeah, okay, that's my prediction. Ruth Codd's gonna be murdered because it at least gives Jonathan at least like a 1% chance of surviving next round table.